Suppose your teacher or your senior in the office tells you to prepare a speech or write an email describing something. And to do that, you have, say, 10 minutes or 15 minutes or, say, an entire day. So, in this case, what you gonna do? Well, most people or students will simply try to discuss this with their friends, or they will simply Google the topic and try to get some points for their presentation. However, in most of the cases, it really doesn't look authentic, and in some cases, topic will be so common that listeners will get bored due to repetition of the points. Today in this video, I'll tell you a simple trick with which you can prepare any topic at any given place and at any given point of time. So without wasting much time, let's directly jump into learning that simple trick with an example. Assume that your teacher or your senior in your university or your office told you to prepare a speech on topic smartphone, and assume that you have only 30 minutes to prepare for that speech or presentation or whatever you want to call it. Well, all you need is pen and paper to prepare. Just write SPELT, S-P-E-L-T, SPELT, where S stands for social, P stands for political, E stands for economic, L stands for logic, and finally T, which stands for technology. Now, ask yourself a question. How and what kind of role smartphones play in social life? Well, smartphones help society in getting connected with each other in quick time. It helped us in spreading news through various social media platforms like Facebook and WhatsApp, which are mostly used in smartphones. You can continue to think about some more points. Now, let's move to P, that is political. Well, I guess you guys can easily connect politics and smartphones. You can build your own opinion too on a particular case. Example, how politicians use smartphone companies in order to prove their points. However, you should be slightly careful with political front, as it might get too intense. Coming to economic part, well, billions of dollars of transactions are done with smartphones every day, which would cost you less than $100. Many people completely run and control their businesses through smartphones. You can name few companies or cases if you know any. Let's move forward to L, that is logic. Smartphones have logically become part of our daily life, which adds value and productivity to our lives. However, we must use it carefully in order to avoid any kind of negative impact it could bring on our lives. Coming to last and final point, that is technology. Okay, so how can you relate smartphone with technology? Well, if you're watching this video on your smartphone, then probably we don't have to discuss much on how smartphones are related to technology. So friends, this is one simple trick you can use while you prepare for your speech, debate, or any presentation. But just remember, one simple rule: never attack the topic directly. Instead, revolve around the topic. It will help you to come to your desired conclusion. After practicing this trick for a couple of times, you can easily get some good listeners who will never get bored by your presentations. You can try this trick with other topics too. Example, should people above 60 be allowed to drive a car? Or say, who was better president, Obama, Trump, or Biden? Well, that's too much politics, I guess. And finally, if you like my video and the simple trick, then please go ahead and click like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Until then, stay happy and keep smiling.